Just a reminder of what's happening. It's still the 31st of March 2025. We're still in Lazarev Bay, heading out to our next destination. We've been for a Zodiac cruise in the morning, have come back on board, had lunch, and are heading out of the bay to turn north to our next destination, which I'll tell you about at the end of the video. After warming up over lunch, it's time to stand out on deck again watching the amazing scenery of the bay go past. And then the weather takes a bit of a turn, but for the better. With a bit of luck, we'll break through into some sunlight. A lot of birds picking stuff off in this clear patch of water there. There's a seal there earlier on as well. Slowly moving our way through the sea ice, moving a nice little track. Moving very slow, like 2 knots. So probably, 4 kilometres an hour or so. It's amazing. You can see the mountains through the clouds of snow across the sea ice. Focus. Autofocus does not like the 50 Shades of Grey. The sunlight is glaringly bright on the water and the white snow. It's incredible, the sun is really, really bright and it's actually warm. It's heading straight towards that big iceberg and finally decided to turn off. This is the problem with this place. With the close-in visibility on the Zodiac cruise this morning, I thought won't be much to see this afternoon. We'll just cruise out through the gloom, back to the open sea, and then the clouds part and the sun comes out and this glorious scene happens. trying to do for you guys. It's freezing my bloody balls off here. And yes, I'm wearing the sunnies because the sun's so bright. So as I was saying, normally when I do these videos, I don't really say anything. The contrast between the black rocks of the coast and the white of the snow and ice. Once free of the close-in ice, we're able to pick up speed to our greyhound-like 12 knots, about 23 kilometres an hour, cruising speed. After a couple of hours of clear weather, we begin to encounter clouds again. Can't complain, the sunlight's been great while we've had it.
In a while we'll be back under the cloud. And all this beautiful light will be lost. But by that time I'll be having a nice red wine in the bar. Treat for the day.
In case anybody was wondering, this relatively leisurely pace is the standard cruising speed for this ship. Shan't quit. So I think full speed she's 13.5 knots. Not a greyhound of the sea. Not far offshore we come across a bit of a feeding frenzy. There must be krill near the surface and the whales are having a whale of a time at the seafood buffet. There is a presentation happening in the lounge at the time. It gets suspended while we grab our cameras and rush out to see what's going on.
Do the tail properly. Freezing and there's the shore over there. It's fun right here. You look properly with the tail. Thank you. And with the background like that, there's three groups here. There's another group over there.
As we see more and more whales, we swing the ship around and basically come to a halt, drifting with the action. It's hard to keep track of where they will be next. They're not diving deep as you normally expect, but cruising just below the surface, sometimes rolling on their sides to grab a mouthful of krill. It's quite a show, and it's hard to keep the camera steady as the ship rolls and the whales pop up all over the place. Where to look?
Directly off our bow, run a top position.
The whales can be identified by the pattern of light and dark areas under their tail flukes. You can submit photos to a website that will tell you if the whale is known or new, and under some circumstances you can get to name a whale. At least one of these whales was unknown, and we got to name, I think, 4 whales.
You're saving us some photos to go, so.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, no.
Thank you all resume her lecture. Please come back and join us to hear this heroic tale. Thank you very much.
Nice one.
There is no sign of the action stopping, and we have places to be, so we slowly sneak away, leaving them to enjoy a good meal.
We finished the afternoon with a glass of red and the daily cake.
Good afternoon. This is Saskia speaking. I would like to invite you up to the lounge in 15 minutes when I...
Okay, so where are we off to? We're heading further north to a place called Petermann Island. It's actually north of where we arrived in Antarctica. My guess is that the captain is setting us up to catch a good patch of weather to return across the Great Passage when we have to do that. It's a fair hike, about 700 kilometres, so yes, you guessed it, another day at sea. We'll be passing to the west of Adelaide Island this time, out of the protection of the inner channels, but able to go faster. Don't worry, it'll pass quickly for you. We'll attend the presentations and sit up on the bridge for you. Next thing you know, we'll be there. I hope you've enjoyed this deliberately leisurely video, and see you in the next video when we explore Petermann Island and Port Charcoal.